thought could go live and bake some banana bread. I have these 3 bananas. Actually, I think this is like a perfect like ripeness for a banana. Some people like it a little bit more ripe. I think this is perfect. Sometimes I also get a little impatient. Also, I just like went like this with my nose and now it looks like I cried or something. But I have a go-to recipe that I literally, oh, hi RM. I have a go-to, we're making banana bread. I have a go-to recipe that I use every single time. Banana bread is literally my favorite thing on the planet. If I were to pick a dessert, okay, banana bread, that might be a little extreme to pick banana bread as like my favorite dessert because I love all things chocolate, but to keep at home, I kind of have a rule with myself because I find it very difficult to eat pretty healthy when you have a bunch of like snacks and sweets at home. And so I don't really like keep any sweets up at home. The only thing I will bake and make is banana bread. I wish. Banana split actually sounds delicious. Because I'm like I'm like lactose intolerant, so is like probably everybody else, but we don't have any ice cream. But basically what we need for this is flour, baking soda, cinnamon, nutmeg, salt, bananas, maple syrup, coconut oil, vanilla extract, eggs. That's it. So I probably should have done this beforehand, but I want to like gather all the ingredients. I also, this is why I don't keep sweets in the household, you guys. I got this bag of chocolate chips, I don't know, 2 days ago. This is how much like is in there because we've been putting it on everything. In the morning, cereal, we put chocolate chips in it. Sometimes I actually make a little snack where I cut up bananas and then put some almond butter or peanut butter on it and then drizzle little chocolate chips on top. Literally so good. Or I'll just eat them plain. And so this was meant to be for the banana bread. Unfortunately, I have eaten a lot of them. So we'll see how much we have left. Uh-oh, I might need to get up on the chair. This is like, we have such high cabinets. And Alec is not home right now. Oh, I found snacks all the way up here that I didn't even know were here. We have some pitted dates. Okay, so first, baking soda. And then we have some maple syrup. How was your guys' day today? Happy Tuesday. Did anything cool and interesting happen? Cinnamon. I don't think we have any nutmeg, but we have pumpkin pie spice. I don't think that would go. I think nutmeg would be better. I use olive oil instead of coconut oil, vanilla extract. We just went to the grocery store and no joke, I think all we got were sauces. Like we just have different creams and oils and sauces, and I've never been, like, I'm not one to cook very often. And so I like never really have a bunch of sauces. I just have the regular stuff. But like, we got some cool hot sauces and stuff. Anyways, I'm straying. Okay, you were on a date at a fancy restaurant. Oh no. Hello, you guys. Try banana and milk. You guys, you want to know what you should try? Has anybody tried a glass of milk, but you put chocolate cake in it? Like, it's basically a glass of milk with chocolate cake. I have that on my birthday every single day. Or every single year, sorry. Thank you, RM. You're the best. Anyways, okay, so we're gonna make some banana bread. Start. Shout out RM because you are literally amazing. I'm gonna get some of these bananas. I said this earlier, but like this is kind of the perfect ripeness that I like to use. And I literally make this exact recipe every single time I make banana bread. But anyways, I really want to hear how everybody's day went. I had such a crazy... All right, guys. Yep, we're making banana bread. RM, I'll help you out here. Anyways, today I genuinely was behind my computer the entire time. I had such a busy day at work, and like sometimes, you know, when you're just like behind your computer, so focused and just kind of like you weren't really talking to very many people, and sometimes when you start talking again, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm just not used to it. Yay, Alexis, you just got off work? Hey, Farmer. Yeah, I'm going live today. Okay, I also made a poll earlier, and I asked like what time would be better. I asked for like a early morning, like 6 a.m., 6 p.m. People have been liking the 6 p.m.s. So I'm gonna try it out. I'm not at my best at 6 p.m. Like I'm kind of fading, you know? And, uh-oh, I forgot a fork. Because sometimes it's hard, you know, like I was saying earlier, when I was so focused behind my computer all day, like the last thing I want to do, not the last thing I want to do, that's kind of dramatic, but I just get tired. Like sometimes it's hard for me to talk, if that makes sense. It's 9:09 in West Virginia. I know. Poor RM is gonna get burnt out. Okay, I need to get a fork. Our dishes just ended up getting cleaned. So honestly, what I should have is like one of those mixers. Yeah, we're gonna mix it up. We're gonna do some morning. Alec, actually, my fiance, just went live for the very first time last night on YouTube. So that was super fun. And it's just really cool. I mean, like with content, it's just kind of you just have to practice talking to a camera, you know? I know, Farmer, you missed it. It was honestly very spontaneous. We had just gotten back from the gym, and one thing about Alec is that like when he puts his mind to something, he will do it. And he had told me that he was gonna go live as soon as he hit 50 subscribers. Like if you remember, it was probably last month. I was like, we were just trying to get him to 50 so he can start live streaming because he really wanted to. And so literally a couple days ago, he hit 50 subscribers. And so he went live for the first time yesterday, and it was really fun. I don't think it was like too long. It was probably, I don't know, 30 minutes, 20 minutes. But I think a start is a start. I'm making banana bread. I'm making a healthy banana bread. So I don't have any dairy in this. The sweetest thing is probably maple syrup. But in general, it's just like cinnamon, maple syrup, olive oil, vanilla extract, and eggs. This is my go-to all the time. I know, I was really proud of Alec. It was really exciting. Also, what's been really cool is that Alec has always wanted to make content. And I honestly wasn't planning on really making content 3 years ago. It was not like in my trajectory, if you guys know what I mean. But as soon as I started, I just fell in love with YouTube, and so it's something that he's always wanted to do, but we've just been focusing on like growing my channel and just, I don't know, figuring it out because we've never done this before. And so now that he's doing it, it's been really fun just like doing it together because that's all we do on the weekends. Okay, you've only got store-bought banana bread. Yeah, you guys, and it's so easy to make, I swear to you. This is probably gonna take me a while because I'm yapping and doing this. Oh my gosh, we need to take out the trash. Okay, I will have to get on BRB. I don't like standing on our chairs, but I must. I gotta get our flour. Okay, I think that's all I need from up there. Sometimes I get worried that I'm gonna destroy our chairs when I do that, but I actually bought a step stool because all of our all of our cabinets are so tall. Let's see. Let me go back a little bit. Hello, Oscar. You were at Walmart this evening? Whoa, what were you buying? And then do I add walnuts or pecans? I like walnuts. I actually have walnuts. My sister is allergic to walnuts, and so I try to be careful about that stuff, but definitely walnuts and then chocolate chips. I think that sounds delicious. Okay. Sometimes I like forget where things are. Hold on. Let me think. Oh, you got a 12-pack of Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Oh, sorry. I read that wrong. Zero Sugar Cherry. Man, where are our cups, our measuring cups? Should I eyeball it? This is literally what usually happens, you guys. I start eyeballing things, and then the banana bread never turns out right. But I don't know where it is. And I don't know where it could be. Honestly, like everything in our place is pretty orderly. Like everything has its place. So if it's not in its designated area, I'm like, where would it be then? Okay. I almost want to like call Alec because should I just wing it? Should I just see? Is that bad? Okay, you'll be back soon. Quick Pharmacy here. All good. Hopefully I find my measuring cups by then. Okay, Farmer, you dare me to eyeball it? Honestly, I might. And I bet you when Alec gets home in like, I don't know, in 45 minutes, 30 minutes or something, I bet you he's going to be like, this always happens. I'm like, yeah, it does. Okay, let's see how much we need. Maybe we can eyeball it together. I'll be like, does this work? Do you think this is enough? Okay. First, we're going to preheat the oven. I don't know if you guys do this, but we keep all of our cast iron pans in our oven. They're also low-key so heavy. Like this is probably 50 pounds. Whew. How was everyone's day at work though? Okay, maybe in the fridge. Okay, peanut butter, almond butter swirl. Yes, I love doing that. I also like, or I don't know if this is what you mean, but sometimes I'll do an almond butter swirl on top, and it also just looks so pretty and aesthetic. Pecans are better than walnuts. I agree, actually. I do think pecans, especially candied pecans. All right, so what's up with me? I'm making banana bread right now with you guys. I can't find my measuring cup for some reason, and so I'm just gonna eyeball it. I feel like I've made this so much that I feel like I can probably gauge. Maybe that is enough. Do we think that this is enough? I think that's good. Maybe too much. But that's okay. You guys, I'm like the worst like cook. Okay, maybe that was too much. Dang, did I already mess this up? No, I swear. It's okay. I'm just gonna roll with it. I don't know why this is so hard for me. Okay, we need where's the milk? 1/3 cup of coconut oil. Do you know who Riley Green is? No, but somebody brought them up the other day. Was it you? I'm going to throw away some of this flour. Watch, like, I bet you $1 million, as soon as I finish the live and I, like, go to cook something else, I bet you I'm going to find the measuring cups. That's on me, though, for not doing it beforehand. Yeah, then I remember Riley Green. I haven't been listening to music, actually, you guys. I've been really into podcasts as of late. Okay, let's get some olive oil. We've been using this Graza olive oil. I've been really liking it. What's for dinner? We have been meal prepping, and so we actually made, it's like a tofu stir fry with a mixture of carrot rice and regular rice. You used to watch my streams all the time. I know, I remember. I remember because I went live. So for a little bit of context, you guys, I was going live every day for 2 weeks straight. And I had so much fun with it, but like, I don't know, doing long form and short form, and also I have a job, it got like a little overwhelming. So I was trying to figure out how it fit into my schedule, but honestly, it's something that I want to prioritize, and I think I have been really loving it. So like, why not just keep going? Alexa said, I swear nothing gets put back in the right place in my kitchen. No. And it's always like when you need it the most, you know? Farmer, no dairy and tofu. I would try and keep an open mind, but I don't know if you'd like eating at your guys' house. Okay, to be fair, we do eat a lot of meat, but I feel like we were eating so much meat to a point that sometimes you have to switch it up a little bit. Let me show you. I'll show you our meal prep, because it's actually kind of cute. So we have one dish that was more of a noodle, like a momofuku noodle. And we had chicken and like zucchini, which was really good, and some feta. And then this is our other meal prep dish. So this is tofu, some vegetable stir fry, and then carrot and regular rice. Tofu doesn't look like the most beautiful thing in the world, but I swear it actually tastes good. It looks gross. I know. Okay, guys, when does a meal prep look good though? You know? Like when you're meal prepping things and you're putting it in a Tupperware, it's not going to be the most aesthetic thing ever. And also, fun fact, I actually used to be, I would say vegan, but mostly pescatarian for 5 years. You want to be my next mod too? I know, I just had mod be my moderator, or RM be my moderator. Yes, it is tofu. Day 5 meal prep is not the best. Thank you. I didn't think it looked that bad. We even had garnish. We had little onion chives on it and sesame seeds. I thought that was pretty good. Anyways, so yeah, I was pescatarian for like 5 years, and then when I started dating Alec, he was playing baseball. Well, I think he had kind of finished playing baseball at the time, but he still was eating a lot of meat, and so all of a sudden I went from like not eating meat at all to eating a lot, you know, of like steak and chicken and stuff. And so I didn't feel super good. So I feel like now we do a good little balance between vegan and non. Dating, did I say something wrong when I said dating? Okay, a little maple syrup. Okay, 1/3 cup. We're gonna eyeball this. Yeah, that seems about right. Oh, you're still dating. Oh, now we're engaged though. So that's what I mean. It was like when we were dating. Do you feel like there's a difference between dating and engaged? Like, do you think engaged, is that like the next chapter, you think? Oh, hey, RM. I'm making banana bread. Also, I was on a call with my sister yesterday, and I'm coming out with a Substack tomorrow that is talking about girlhood and yeah, wedding planning. Oh, hey. Okay, wedding planning, bridal showers. Yes, this is exactly the same topic. Yeah. So I agree with you. But also, okay, back to the topic. So my sister and I were on a call yesterday, and we were talking about like the importance of girlhood and just what the difference of that is. Like when you spend one-on-one time with one of your close girlfriends, and how do you explain the feeling of staying up until 2 a.m. and talking all day, and like it's almost like that person just matches your enthusiasm. And it's something so special. And also, she lives in a sorority house. And so it's like my sister, they'll braid each other's hair, or they'll like skip down the street. Like they just do cute, girly things. Or they'll like, I don't know, lay in a bed of flowers. Like I know it sounds really corny and kind of cheesy, but it's genuinely like what they do and how I feel. And I've always, I don't know, I think I'm obviously we moved here and I spent a lot of time with Alec, and like I obviously love spending time with him, and but it's just different. I don't know how to explain it. Girlhood feels like a safe space for me. Yeah, exactly. It's like a safe space where they match your vibe, they match your energy, and it's just so fun and lighthearted. And it's like you share a story, they share a story. And also I come from a family, like my family's household right now is primarily all women, and it always has been. Like it would be my dad had a running joke that we had a dog that was a boy, and he would make jokes that was like the only other boy in the household, because it'd be my grandma and my sister and my mom. And I just think there's something like so special to that, because you can just talk literally all day. No, I don't game. What is, okay, wait, you could do a pool wedding. What's a pool wedding? No, I don't game. Yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah. Indeed, in touch with your feminine side, a like energy attracts like energy. Yeah, I completely agree with that. Stop. You still have to wear a dress in the pool? That's hilarious. I've never seen that. It's like the new, is that like the new Vegas weddings? Is that what they're doing instead of Elvis? They're now just like getting married in a pool? But yeah, and I just think that's so rare. And like going back to that topic, like I lived with 7 other girls when I was in college, and it was just so fun coming home to a group of girls. It's like when we were stressed out with finals, we would go in the living room and we would all start coloring in our coloring books. And it's like all those memories are just so sweet. And I think part of me missed that a little bit. And I didn't even realize it, but I don't spend a lot of time with girls here. Let's do a little more ramen. Well, should I? Okay, a little bit. And so I went to LA a couple weeks ago, and I stayed with one of my best girlfriends. And I kid you not, from the moment she picked me up from the airport until the moment I went to my hotel, because I was there for a work event, like we were nonstop chatting. And it was just so fun. Okay, a swimming pool wedding offers a unique, stylish, and often casual atmosphere ranging from intimate backyard parties to luxurious resort events. Key elements include floating. That's so funny. I've never heard of that. I need to like look that up now. Okay. I'm making banana bread. Also, this is gonna end up being so bad because not me having to measure baking soda, and I don't have any. Oh wait, yes I do. Hold on. Do I want to have kids? I do want to have kids. I've actually always felt like I always wanted to be a mom. My younger sister is almost 8 years younger than I am. And so, let's see here. Wait, 1 teaspoon. My sister is 8 years younger. And so I was trying to explain this last night to her. It's like, I would always babysit her and hang out. And like, she literally was my best friend, has always been my best friend from such a young age. And I actually loved our age gap. Like, I know a lot of people always talk about how it's better to have kids like 2 years apart and stuff, but I loved having a bigger age gap. And I always kind of talk to her or joke around that I'm like part mom, part sister. But I think that's created a really cool dynamic. No, yeah, that's all good, RM. Okay. But from such a young age, I always felt like I wanted to have kids. But also now that we're in this stage of our life, like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't, and it's gonna be fine. Like, I think no matter what, we'll have a happy marriage. But if we do have kids, that'll be amazing. I just feel like, I don't know, part of that, you just can't plan. Part of it, obviously. Like, you never know with infertility and stuff. That stuff kind of, I don't know, kind of worries me. You have a nice apartment. Thank you. Don't forget to throw salt over your right shoulder. It keeps bad spirits away. Yeah. Actually, my grandma is super superstitious, and so we're not allowed to like have purses on the ground. What other superstitions like do you guys have? Okay, Farmer said, I remember when you could talk to people all day. Now everyone is staring at their phones constantly, myself included. No, for real. And actually, that's really interesting that you bring that up, because I went to the airport, a couple weeks ago when I think I was in the Bay Area. And I was walking to my gate, and literally every single person was heads down on their phone. Not that I'm any better, I'm definitely on my phone. But seeing that visually, I was like, oh my gosh, like we truly are all very addicted to our phones. And so I have been trying to have a conscious effort of like, if I am out and about, if I'm with my mom, if I'm with Alec, if I'm with a friend or a loved one or whoever, I will never like be on my phone while I talk to them. I try not being on my phone when I talk to them unless it's like a really quick message, because I really try to be present with them. And then also I try to bring a book with me everywhere. And I know that sounds cheesy, but it's like I'm on my phone all the time so much. And I love YouTube. That's like my one kind of like safe space that I allow myself. But it is kind of crazy. The wedding is July 18th. Yeah, I'm on my phone a lot too. Especially for work. Like, it's kind of a pro and a con, because it's awesome. Like, if you have work and you're out and about, it's like you're able to work on your phone, but also that means that you are always on, like you're always working. And sometimes it's a hard time to take a break. What do you guys like doing for fun? Like, what do you guys like doing for fun, but also maybe to like get off your phone? Like, do you ever try to like intentionally be like, okay, my phone is being locked away in that room and I'm gonna go do this instead? I'm trying to think like of things that I try to do. Also, filming YouTube videos kind of helps me stay accountable. Okay, sports, that's a really good one. Congrats on getting married. Thank you. Exercise, yeah, also awesome. Hockey. Yeah. Just being like physically active. Fishing, farming, obviously. Fishing. I know this is probably going to be like maybe lame to you guys, but I started crocheting. Yes, that's a very grandma activity, but I'm just going to embrace it. Although crocheting is harder than it looks. Also, there's never enough cinnamon. Oh, Awesome. I'm out. If you're into it, then that's cool. Hiking, then a brewery. Old Soul is great to have. Yeah. Honestly, you guys, like, back in the day, people used to always call me a grandma, and, like, not in a bad way. You know, I would always go to bed at 9. That was pretty much the main reason. Like, I always went to bed early. Are you making edible food? Yes, I'm making banana bread. But I would always go to bed early. I'd always wake up early, and, like, literally I've had the same routine my entire life. To the point where when I was in high school and even in middle school, I would lay out my clothes on the ground the night before because I wanted to be prepared for the next day. Like, I'm a Virgo and an early bird. So, like, the combination of that is just crazy. Very, very organized and, like, whatever. And so, oh, thank you. Wait. The night hats used to wear before bed. I don't have the night hats that old ladies used to wear before bed. But with that said, as I've gotten older, I've just kind of like embraced that that's a quality trait of mine. Because I think, I didn't realize it at the time, but I think underlying, like a little part of me was kind of self-conscious about that. And I was like, I wish I could stay out late. I wish I could do these things. I just can't do it. Like, it's not super fun for me. You're a Taurus. I love Tauruses. Tauruses are the best. Also, I was never into astrology or horoscopes. But they're just so fun. Like, do I claim everything as a fact? No. But am I going to read about it? Yes. Yeah, earth signs are cool. I love earth signs. I am an earth sign, but... Wait, why are you cussing? Okay, water signs are better? What's a water sign? Like is that Aquarius? It's nice to have a better understanding. Okay. I haven't even done eggs. Oh my gosh, I have my laptop here and my phone here. I keep getting notifications. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or what? No, Scorpio is definitely a fire sign. I think. I'm not going to say that as a fact, but I think because my mom's a Scorpio. Okay, 2 eggs. Okay, 1. Do you guys watch live stream more or YouTube long form videos? Oh, got you, RM. Okay. Thank you. Scorpio's water, but they're boiling water. That's hilarious. My mom, I don't know if hothead is like a right word for that, but she definitely has a lot of energy. I don't know. I forget what the Scorpio signs are, but yeah, she's a Scorpio. And then my sister's a Taurus. Hello. Sorry, I'm just reading through these. Farmer, do you know your horoscope? Do you own real plants in your apartment? I do. I own 1, 2, 3, 4. I just killed one. I just killed my fiddle fig tree. Okay, yes, RM. We aren't hotheads. We're very loyal and kind, but if we're betrayed, we sting back tenfold. Yeah, I think that's a good explanation. It's like there's so much love in you too, but also like, just don't do the wrong things, you know? I'm making banana bread. It's probably taking me a lot longer than it probably needs to. Back in the day, like last year, I used to make banana bread and watch Love Island every single weekend. I think that's an amazing combination. Okay, everybody, Any of you watch reality TV shows? Write down in the comments what your favorite reality TV show is. Okay, Virgos like to serve, are very detail oriented, and a little fussy, a little picky. Accurate. It's funny because sometimes I like joke that I'm high maintenance, but I don't really feel like I'm high maintenance, but maybe it's just picky. Like, okay, the real world. And when I say picky, it's like, I like everything to be orderly. I have its place for everything. Like, and if the apartment is messy, I feel messy. Like, I can't even function if the apartment is crazy, you know? It's like, that's how I feel a little high maintenance. Or like, I have such a strict routine. Stuff like that. Okay, I've never seen The Real World. Impractical Jokers. Wow, throwback to that. I haven't seen that in a long time. This is your favorite reality TV show. I need like a name for this. I was actually thinking, I was like, what should I name? Should I make like a series of some sort? Am I clean? I would like to think I am. I shower every day, sometimes twice a day. Okay, the reality TV show or the reality TV you watch is YouTube. Honestly, same. Am I service oriented? If I'm understanding the question correctly, I would say yes, because I think I'm like, when we talk like nature versus nurture, like I feel like I'm a very maternal person. Like I like taking care of everybody. I don't know. When I first moved to this apartment, I like made cookies for everybody on this floor. I was actually telling my sister about this last night. I was like, every single day, I think about how I can take care of my family, whether that's Alec or my sister and my mom. Like, I'm just constantly thinking about that because like I always want them to be the happiest that they could possibly be. Okay. Honestly, the eyeballing, you guys, is looking pretty good. Oh, I meant, do you do volunteer work? I used to volunteer a lot. I have not in the past year of moving here because well, that's not really true. Because I recently got involved at a church. And that's like one thing that I don't even think I've really talked about that. I grew up very religious. I was Catholic my entire life. But I feel like in high school, I just stopped going to church. It was like different relationship. But recently when I came here, we like know some people and they brought us to church. And it's been really nice. It's like not Catholicism. I think it's just like non-denominational, but it's been interesting getting back into religion as an adult. Like it's I don't know, it feels weird because some things I feel like I'm relearning, but some things I'm like, this is a whole new world to me. Like I'm interpreting it and learning about it very differently than how I did when I was a kid. Hopefully that makes sense. So with that said, I have been more involved in like that aspect, but that's a little bit different. Like it feels a little bit different for me. Am I in Utah? No, I'm in Portland, Oregon. Okay, I talked to someone a long time ago about the things I like to do and they told me that I was a Virgo, but I don't understand any of that. I know, it is funny. If you're like not into it, it's kind of a funny conversation to have. Okay, Boston's, you should learn about it. Astrology is very cool. Oh, yeah. Okay, you went to church for a month ago to advertise your business and you stopped going. Yeah, I don't know. It's such a personal experience and I don't know. Honestly, for the first little bit of me going, I still felt like it was a little foreign to me. Oh, hello.
Bang!
Alec is home.
What up, chat?
Do you know your rising and moon sign? I'm a Leo rising and moon.
No idea. I'm a Gemini. That's all I know. Hope Farmer's on.
He is on. Okay, you're in Utah. Wait, I don't know what that is though. Hello from the UK. RM said, LOL, Alec is hyper. Jordan Belfort in the house. You're a Leo? Love Leos. He said, why'd you come in like a 90s sitcom guy?
Cuz.
Yes, Leo rising and moon. Hello from... Alec is tall. Yeah, he is tall. Why do I look so short?
Because you are short.
No, I'm not. Oh no, RM said Gemini. I'm running away from you.
Yeah. Hey. That's what everyone else says too.
Yeah.
So, but look, we're still here.
Okay, going back to compatibility, you guys. People, or no, not people. I did my research when we started talking, and I was like, Virgo, Gemini compatibility, literally the furthest, the least compatible there is. I was like, well, only one way to find out. But that's why I'm like, it's what you put into it is what you get out of it, you know?
That's a nice setup. I didn't even know we had that.
Okay. One of these comments, I don't know if this is supposed to be a mean comment, but it's also kind of funny. It says, I thought you were beautiful until I saw your boyfriend. He's more beautiful. It's funny.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah, opposites attract. And also, ironically, we actually... Oh, hello from Scotland. We actually have, like, a lot of things in common. But I think it's, like, that first initial, like, personality. Those and first initial personality traits. But it's, like, once you grow into a relationship, you kind of, like, take a little bit of each other. Like, personality traits and stuff. Do you guys really believe in signs, or does everyone realize that they all relate to everyone? I like low-key don't feel like they relate to everybody though. That's and I'm not saying I like take it as a fact, but I'm like sometimes when people explain another sign, I'm like that's not me though, you know? Oh, they're both ruled by Mercury. Okay, this is where I don't know as much, so I might need a little explaining. Happy birthday. Birth chart and house placements hold a lot of significance more than just the 3 signs. Ah, yeah, because I just have co-star. They're so generic. I don't feel like they're generic. This might be a hot take, but I don't feel like they're that generic. Although I will say, like, I don't think Alec, like, really believes in that much. I know, I'm forgetting about the banana bread. I'm getting too excited. I'm still mixing. You guys, I've been on live for 42 minutes. Like, what do you mean I've been mixing this for 42 minutes? Yeah, I look small now after seeing me next to Alec. Yeah. We're engaged. Yeah, the astrology stuff is beyond your pay grade. I agree. I also think it's like so fun though. We're talking about astrology and we're baking banana bread for those who just tuned in. But also, Farmer, Alec will be going live later. Okay, the banana bread is raw. I'm still making it. It's still going. Very nice kitchen. Thank you. Oh, rules by me. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Can you get the banana bread tin?
Yeah.
Because I think it's in the...
It's in the tippy top.
Yeah. I already had to get on the chair to get something up here earlier.
Oh, careful on the chair.
Yeah. Probably after this. Cinnamon rolls with coffee. So unfortunately, I couldn't find our measuring cups, so I had to eyeball some things.
Santa Maria.
I know.
It's gonna be some flat banana bread.
Or very poofy. One will never know. I don't know what Alec's rising and moon is. I know, I love banana bread too. What's everybody's favorite dessert? Alec, what's your favorite dessert?
Bread pudding, 100%.
Oh, that's a good answer. Yeah, bread pudding is really good. Bread pudding, a banana bread. Cheesecake, cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon's, yeah, really good. Ice cream.
Oh, I love ice cream.
More cheesecake. Cream pies. Peach cobblers. Oh, you can't stand ice cream.
Maybe they're lactose intolerant.
Pound cake. S'mores. S'mores are good. Okay. What do we think? Do we think this is oh, can I talk? Banana pudding. Okay, yeah, love banana pudding. Do you think this needs a little bit more flour? Is it looking a little bit too runny? Part of me feels like a little bit, or is it good? Oh, he just doesn't like ice cream too icy. Yeah, I get that. Greetings, Miss Anderson. Hello. Okay. I'm waiting for the consensus to be that this is okay for me to pour. Because I did say in the very beginning, if I was going to eyeball it, we would be eyeballing it together. It might need a little more. Okay. I'm going to put, okay, too ready. Okay. That's kind of how I was feeling too. Do you know where our measuring cups went?
No.
It literally just disappeared.
Yeah.
They were in that drawer. Okay. We'll start slowly but surely. Oh, dang. Okay, I don't know if you know or not, how much iron content is in bananas? Alec, can you fact check?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I know, guys. I'm taking what you guys say.
3 milligrams.
3 milligrams of iron.
0.3 milligrams.
Oh, sorry. 0.3 milligrams.
That's awesome.
Arm's been putting in the work out here, helping me moderate.
That's awesome.
Okay, I think this is good enough. I was saying at the beginning, should I try it? Is that gonna get me sick?
No. You're going to be just fine.
Oh, I didn't do vanilla. Oh wait, I didn't do salt either. Hold up. Let me lock in real quick. I need some salts. Oh, okay. Maybe a little. Okay, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We'll go a little bit more. Okay, vanilla is all I'm forgetting. Now, where is our vanilla? Got it. Alec, what are you going to talk about in your live stream?
Life. The deep thoughts of human existence.
Alec is like a, would you say, I don't want to say like existential thinker. Like, is that what, like...
I'm like Marcus Aurelius, you could say. Plato. Some of the greatest philosophers.
Right, yeah. Wait, can you open this?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it wasn't as easy for me. Oops. Oh no, I'm spilling. Okay. Guys, why does vanilla extract smell so good? His name is Alec, A-L-E-C. Oh no, I did spill a lot. Do you feel like I spill things all the time?
No.
Really?
Not that bad.
That means I've grown. Oh, hey, Sarah. Do you have any other social media like Discord? I don't have Discord. I only am on, not only, but I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Substack. Substack, you guys, has been so fun. I link it in all of my descriptions in my like long form content. I think it's also probably in my link in bio. But I don't know, Substack has been so fun because it's written content. So when I read Substacks, like, or even write them for my own page, I'm like, it feels so much better sometimes than like doom scrolling. Because there's something about short form content that it just doesn't make me feel good after I watch it. I love YouTube and I love Substack. Those are like my two faves. Sarah, you've been relieved of your duties. Okay, can you explain what Discord really is? Because I don't really know very many people on Discord, but I'm not opposed. Honestly, you guys, if I had it my way, and maybe one day we're working towards it, I would literally be on every single platform. Like, I would try everything. I think it's so fun. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's pour this in. You guys can see. Do we have, yeah, we have this. See, banana bread, I always want to like eat what's in the bowl because I feel like it's like cookie dough, but it doesn't taste the same. Raw banana bread is like it's not it. Also, something that I thought would be fun, and maybe this is a little premature, but why not share? Because that's what live streaming is all about. But I feel like it'd be so fun to have themed concepts for live streams. So like, say I do a January favorites video or February favorites video. Okay, perfect. Or like, they're just gonna be more specific. Or maybe like baking, just like something for each video. But I think especially when it comes to like a favorites video, I love watching that content. And so if like once a week or something like that, I was like, okay, these are my favorites for the month. This is what I've been doing, what I've been reading on Substack, yada, yada, yada. I feel like that'd be so fun. So I kind of think I'm going to start incorporating that a little bit. Okay, wait. I'm reading what's going on with Discord. Okay, Discord is usually for gamers. You can add friends, stream games or videos, etc. Voice chat as well. Okay, good to know.
Maybe not Discord.
Maybe not. I mean, maybe. I don't know. It's like, the thing is, there's kind of like bad people, or not bad people, but like, that's kind of, I don't know how to say this. Like, is that on every platform or is that just Discord? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Okay. Okay, now that I've been literally mixing this for legit an hour, I'm going to top this off with cinnamon. Let's see. Hopefully I don't injure myself. Okay, it's probably every platform, but Discord is known for it. Oh, I didn't know that. Ay, ay, ay. Why is this hard?
You could do school.
School would be cool.
Yeah.
Because school, all I know who's on that is Alex Hormozy, isn't he? Mm-hmm. So what is school exactly?
I think it's similar to group stuff as well.
Group stuff, like what? Like a chat or something?
Yeah, you can chat, you can send things in there.
Okay, for decor. Let's see if you can see this. Why is it sticking? Oops. Okay, gorgeous. Beautiful. Also, baking hack. You're supposed to like tap when you're baking stuff, you want to get the air bubbles out. So you kind of like press firmly. I think in the baking directions that I look at, they also like slice half a banana and like put that on the very top to make it kind of pretty, but I don't do that. It's already a lot of bananas. Okay. Pretty good. I feel, Alec, have you been having coffee or matcha?
Coffee.
What was the garnish that was cinnamon? Pumpkin pie spice, it feels like unnecessary, so I won't do that. I'm from Northern California. Anyways, let's put this in here. Okay. Let's see if, is the Alexa still unplugged? We just need a timer. Have I been to Mount Shasta? No. Do I put folic acid in my bread? No. Because anything that has acid in it, anything that has gum in it, is out for me. I refuse.
How long do you need your timer for?
I think like 50 minutes. Well, for 45.
What's this, banana bread?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
How dare I not go to Mount Shasta? Wait. This might be a dumb question. Is Mount Shasta... Like what's...
No.
What is it?
Mount
Oh,
Shasta.
Crater Lake. I'm thinking Crater Lake. Sorry.
Mount Shasta is in Northern California.
Okay. Wait, I have.
You have been.
Oh, I have been to Mount Shasta. Although it was for work, actually. Which was actually very beautiful. I went to Redding, California, and then we like did a little road trip around. It was really fun. No, RM, you're literally the best. Sarah is all good. I honestly really appreciate it because I know it's gotta put in the work for it. Wait, I kind of want to show you guys the new book that I've been reading. Okay, night routine next. Okay. Should we do my night routine? Do I have a night?
Yeah. Wash your face.
You brush your teeth.
Get ready for bed.
Yeah.
You eat dinner.
Yeah.
What you have?
Have you eaten dinner?
Not.
Show you your tofu. I showed them the tofu.
I'm gonna make some noodles.
You're gonna make noodles?
Yeah.
Can that be tomorrow night? So then we can both have noodles?
I have tofu. Yeah. Oh, most of the plastic in there.
Oh, that wouldn't be good. Don't burn myself out. Honestly, I'm not burnt out. Life does not make me burnt out at all. What does partially make me burnt out, in all honesty, is like editing. And especially long form video. Like the hard part is with long form videos, I love long form. I love watching vlogs. I love, honestly, even finishing editing my vlog. But like sometimes when I see 4 or 5 hours of footage that I need to cut down into 15 minutes, I'm like, oh, so hard. Wait, you didn't add chocolate chips? No, I did add chocolate chips. Don't fret. If that's what you mean. Happy birthday. Is baking your hobby? Yeah, I love baking. I don't do it as often because I also don't have really amazing willpower. Oh my gosh, if you have time and want to, you can teach me to help you with edit or to help me with editing. That's really sweet of you. Honestly, I think editing is so cool, and I've actually like tried here's like my dilemma, to be fully transparent. Sometimes like what gets hard is that it's so personal. Like sometimes I'm like, I just love, like, after you finish editing a video, you're like, that feels so authentically me. You know, like I feel very proud of putting that on the internet. It might not be the most amazing video that you've ever seen, but it's like, but that's my video. You know, it's cute. Whereas sometimes you have like a little bit of a disconnect. It's okay. Sometimes you have a little bit of a disconnect when it comes to like, if you film footage and then you send it out to an editor, and then maybe it's like not fully right. Because I've tried this with like a couple friends and stuff, but they were also guy editors, which I think is like a different interpretation. I don't know. It's a very interesting conversation. Yeah, art is very personal. Yeah, exactly. So it's like I've tried doing it, especially like during a little bit more busy seasons of my life, just to make sure I'm consistent, or even just to learn from. You know, like I'd never edited before starting YouTube. Yeah, so yeah, right, exactly. Like if someone else edits, it also has their energy. And sometimes like the energy matches, right? Like sometimes I think that would work. But I haven't like found that. And it also is really fulfilling when you do like edit something yourself. And then yeah. So, I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out a little bit. But also, like, live streaming has been really fun for me. So I'm trying to figure out how I can do it all. I'm kind of, like, leaning right now towards, like, a bi-weekly post on YouTube long form. I don't know. How often, like, would you guys want to see streams or, like, live stream? Like, would it be every night or every day? Or...
So what's normal? Like, how often do most people live stream? For how long?
Yeah, how often and for how long? I feel like in the past when I've asked that, people say like
8 hours.
Yeah, like 10 hours every day, which is so crazy. Okay, every other day. Okay, that's helpful. Cause like how crazy is that? And that's because people, okay, depends on the mood. Cause some people are like, oh yeah, I live stream when I sleep. Like that's pretty wild too.
We could do a 24-hour stream.
I would never do a 24-hour stream. Okay, interesting. I think you should edit yourself always. Your astrology will thank you. Leo carries a deeply individualistic and original signature you crave for your creations. Is this true? I didn't know this. But yeah, and also like I think the hard part, again, this could definitely change if I find someone who's like, oh, this works. But I think something that I found is that it feels super inauthentic to me, and then it makes me feel bad for my view. Like I'm not proud of the work. Like some of the videos in my past, I'm like, oh man, that it was good in the moment. I don't know if I've ever talked about this. It was like good content in the moment. Like last year I made videos and I liked them in the moment because it did feel like me. But then after like reflecting, I was like, oh, that wasn't my truest self. I didn't know that. Oh, interesting. Okay, Aram said, please go slow, Meg. Another new YouTuber I used to mod for did too much at once and ended up with mental health problems. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you looking out for me. 72 hours would be crazy. Matthew, send clock it. Thank you. That is so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, and I think I like constantly balance that. To be honest, I felt a lot of burnout last year. I don't know. Would you say last year? was when I felt more burnout. Like, because I also was like, what am I doing? Like, I didn't know what I was doing. And so I was just kind of like throwing things at the wall and seeing what would stick. And then because I was experimenting and trying new things, that's where things ended up not feeling as authentic. But I was trying it out. I wouldn't know that until I tried it, and so I'm like grateful and happy that I did. But content, I don't know. I think content gets such a bad rap, and I'm like, there's a lot more to it than just kind of like making silly videos and stuff, because like you do get burnt out, and let me fix this. There are things you need to like figure out and discover along the way. But I think my hope is that I just want right now to make live streaming a habit so that I think about it, And so when I went live every day for 2 weeks, I was like, okay, let's see how it goes. Let's see if I like doing it. I did like doing it. It was really fun. And so now I'm like, okay, let's see what makes the most sense on like a day-to-day, like on a weekly basis. What's something I could do in the next year, And that's why I think it'd be really fun to do those, like the February favorites or more like concept. I guess what I'm thinking, I'm like fully just kind of like yapping away right now, but I guess what I was thinking and brainstorming about yesterday was like, it'd be so fun to do like a podcast style kind of concept on live stream. And so we have like a specific concept and then bring it onto live stream, and then we can just like talk about it, and it can be interactive, and like you guys can ask me questions and I can ask you questions and stuff like that. Like I feel like that would be super fun to me. Okay, will you be baking new stuff in every live stream? Honestly, I would like to, because I've always loved baking ever since I was younger. And so it's like one of those concepts that I'm kind of like thinking and imagining in my brain would be like baking. Maybe baking on a slow Sunday morning, like every Sunday morning, then we could bake. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Hello. Okay, wait. Do I like reading books? I do. Wait, I'm actually reading a book right now that is so good. Okay, scones? Yes. I think baking scones would be fun. Maybe cinnamon rolls would be fun. Okay, I'm reading a book called The Room. Is that what it's called? What?
The door.
Okay, why do I keep doing that? Can I see it? Can you pass it to me? So I went into the bookstore when I was back home. I went to like our local bookstore. And I go up to the guy at the counter and I was like, can I please, or can you see if you have the book, The Room it's by a girl named Magda Sabo, but I think I said Magda Sibo or something like that. Like I got the name of the title and the author so wrong. He was like, no, I don't think we have that. And I was like, wait, no, I swear. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And he was like, well, we have a book called The Door by Magda Sabo. And I was like, that's the one. But anyways, I just started reading this because there's a girl that I watch on YouTube. I watch all of her vlogs. Her name's Moya Mawini. She makes like such peaceful content. She lives in Paris. I love her YouTube videos. My sister actually introduced me to her years ago, but I consider her kind of like on Book Talk World or in Book Talk World. She has really amazing taste of like classics and just really good books. And so I started it. I literally bought it without even knowing what it's about. That's side note, what I love going into like books and movies. I don't want to know anything about it. Is it possible to summarize and narrate the stories of books in short videos? Perhaps. Sometimes I wish that like we could read together. Like sometimes I'm like, ugh, I wish like I could live stream and we could just read. Maybe we could start a book club. Okay, I'm coming up with too many ideas now. What about celiac-friendly baking videos? For sure. I would be very down to do that. I'm trying to think what that could be. What are some like good celiac friendly desserts? Okay, yay, book club. Okay, book club originally or officially starts now. Actually, wait, I take that back. I'm not ready for that yet. But one day, I think that would be super fun. And then we could live stream and read together in our book club. Yeah, gluten-free banana bread. But is there like a specific gluten-free flour that you buy? Okay. Okay, you love movies. So if you had a live stream, you would talk about movies. You guys, when was the last time I saw a movie?
Years.
No, it's for real. I'm like,
Months ago,
what movie was it?
you watched half of the F1 movie?
No, that was only like the last 10 minutes. You guys watched that movie without me. I had like gone back to your house too late. Okay, well, to be honest with you, the people right now want the short information. I know, and that is kind of like a weird... This might be a hot take, but there's no time for reading. So my stance on this is like, yes, I do agree that people want quick information and like want fast content, but so many people are making short form videos and stuff, and I don't really I like making some short form content, obviously, but it's like, I don't know. I think I just want to lean into the long form. I feel like I have personally strayed away from wanting to watch a lot of short form content. And so because I personally am like, okay, I would much rather listen to a podcast for an hour or like on YouTube. Like I watch the real in like viewings, like the recordings of the podcast, because I like watching them talk and then listening to it and stuff. But I feel like it'd be fun to just like transfer that over to live stream or long form or something like that, you know? Oh no, you just found out you're celiac. Those things are always such a bummer. I know, people's focus time is shorter than ever, but you know what? Everything is cyclical. Hopefully, people will maybe want longer attention spans. Because I feel like people, like I have a brick. This little guy right here to help me like stay off of my phone and apps. And so I'm like, I don't want to have a short attention span, you know? Oh, you love reading John Grisham and seeing his movies. I wonder if I have... Alex's mom gave me a John Grisham book. Is that Sycamore Row?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I read Sycamore Row like, I want to say 2 years ago. It was really good. Are you posting a new video Sunday? You guys, I have 3 videos that I need to edit. So yes, I'm saying yes right now because I will have a video edited by Sunday. Hold me to it because I like was trying to do it this past weekend. So basically I had like a crazy travel experience last week and I messed up my own flight itinerary and stuff. And so I didn't end up getting back home here until like Thursday. And then I was so tired Thursday, Friday. And then Saturday I was like, I'm going to edit this video all day. And then I didn't. And so I've done a rough cut so far of my next video. The next video, if you're on this live, I'll give you a little sneak peek. It's, I'm doing a pack and travel with me to LA video. So that's going to be what I post on Sunday. Yay, you love the wedding planning video. Yay, I'm happy you did love it. Honestly, I definitely filmed this. I just got my wedding dress altered on 2 weeks ago. And so next time I go back home in the Bay in May, I get to try it on. It's going to be like officially the wedding dress I'm going to wear. Also, what's crazy, so I brought my shoes to the fitting, obviously, because I have to like tailor it to the shoes you're gonna wear and stuff. And no joke, I have not worn high heels in years. Like years. The most I wear are little kitten heels that are like this. But I don't know, I walk around a lot and I always wear sneakers and I always wear flats because I was like, why would I be in pain and wear high heels? Even though I do think high heels are so cute. But anyways, the shoes that I'm wearing, because Alec is super tall, they're about 5 inches tall. And so I'm like, I have no idea. Like when I was getting my dress altered, I kid you not, I was standing in those shoes for probably 10 minutes. Alec, I don't even think I told you this. I was telling them, or I was wearing them for like 10 minutes and my ankles were wobbling. Like I need to figure out my ankle strength or something. Get some strength up in there. Because my feet and my ankles were hurting. And I was like, what do you, like, how am I going to survive a wedding in this? So I need to be practicing or something. Maybe I'm going to have an entire video of practicing walking in my wedding shoes. Just kidding. That'd be a silly video, but. What? Bond sent happy poop. What does that even mean? But thank you. It's kind of silly. Okay, wait. I think I saw somewhere that somebody asked how much one of these bricks were. And I think that they were like, it was like $30 or something. It actually was not that much. Considering the value and use that I get out of it, I thought that was a very reasonable price, or something along those lines. And I mean, we use it every single day. Wait, what was your question? Sorry, guys, I'm just reading all these. Oh, you got a Hatch alarm clock? Kind of grandma purchase though? No, I love a Hatch alarm clock. That's what we use every single morning. And so I see some people are like, I think some people online don't like it or whatever, but I have been obsessed with it. Alex's sister got it for him a couple years ago, I think for Christmas or something. And I've always just woken up naturally, but especially moving here where it's like a little bit darker in the mornings and stuff, it's harder for me to get out of bed. And so the little sunrise, like it's kind of extra, but the little sunrise and like chimes or whatever sound you choose are so fun. Wait, okay, what do you think about the alarm clock that rolls so you have to get up to turn it off? I did not know that that existed, but I think that's so genius, honestly. Okay, wait, I'm gonna take off my makeup too. Yeah, so a brick, I'll explain it. Also, you guys, my face might be a little red. So a brick is like a physical device. It's like that little square that I showed you, and it's an app on your phone. And so you have to, it basically blocks all the apps that you want it to block. And for it to unbrick, you have to scan it. So you scan it and then like the physical object, and then you can go on the apps that you would want. So like Instagram, TikTok, social media or whatever. Also, I just found out today that you can block, it's basically like a blocker. You can block in-app purchases within certain periods of time. So you can like toggle a little thing and say like, I don't want to be buying anything on Amazon or something like that. I thought that was really cool. How old are you? I'm 28. But yeah, going back to the alarm clock though, that rolls, do you know the brand for that? Because that is honestly hilarious, but very smart. I always, broke off. I've been using this like micellar cleansing water for, I don't know. I got worried that I was gonna break a nail. I did my nails. I did my own nails the other day. Sometimes I got my nails done a couple days ago a couple weeks ago before I left for my trip, and literally like all my cuticles were bleeding. And I was like, I don't really get my nails done very often, but that made me double not want to go get my nails done. And so I ended up buying nail polish, and I was like, I think I'm just gonna like do my own nails moving forward. I'm 5'7". I'm 5'6". That's too much involving the brick. Usually you just go for a long walk without the phone. Yeah, I like it more so for morning and night routines. So like if I wake up at 5, I have it bricked from like 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. And so I know that like in the morning, I don't need to check my phone. I can always scan it if I do need to go check on something. But like if I'm going to a workout class and I'm having breakfast with Alec, I'm like, I don't need to be scrolling. Like, because a lot of it is just a habit. And so I found that sometimes the first thing I do in the morning is grab my phone, go on Instagram, check on my story or check on other people's stories, and maybe start scrolling. Like that just kind of gets you down the rabbit hole. And I don't like doing that for the first thing that I do when I wake up, because I heard this one TikTok, ironically, one time that was like, sometimes the first time you open, or like when you open up your phone first thing when you wake up and you start scrolling, you are letting like 100 people's voices and opinions inside your brain, like first thing in the morning. And that's just not healthy, and it's not normal. Like you wouldn't do that in real life, and so you shouldn't do that online. So anyways, I like the brick just to make sure that I'm not getting on my phone first thing in the morning. And then also at nighttime, because I love scrolling in bed and I try not to do that. Ooh, okay. You and your husband are moving to Portland from Florida. Are you still enjoying your time in Portland? Any advice, tips, etc.? Do you see yourself staying there long term? We have really loved Portland. I think like when we were living in LA, I was living in LA for 6 years, and so I was kind of ready for a change, mostly because of driving. Like quality of life, driving everywhere is kind of tough. So I will say like one of my favorite things about Portland is the fact that I put too much micellar water. You don't have to drive anywhere really. Like everything is 15 minutes away, and that concept to me is so crazy. So I've been really loving that. I think it's been a little bit hard for me to make friends. I partially think that also is the energy that I'm putting into it. Like it hasn't really been my main priority, so kind of take that as you will. But I think some people have also mentioned to me that like I think it's hard moving to a new city no matter what and trying to make friends. You know, it's like people have their set friend groups, people have their normal routines. And so recently we've been joining like different gyms and like social events and stuff like that to try to like be out there and meet people. But yeah, I think that this past year has probably been one of the harder years for me, but not because of the city, I don't think. Just mostly like moving to a city where you didn't know anybody. But I think it has really amazing things to offer. Like the weather, guys, the winter has been amazing, has been so chill. And also, do we see ourselves staying here long term? So both of our families are in the Bay Area, and if we have kids, like we would really want to be with our families, obviously. Like, so I don't know. Like, we didn't even know that we were moving to Portland up until literally a week before we moved here. So I have no idea where life is going to take us. We're just kind of like going with the flow, seeing where things take us. But I have really loved being here. I'm trying to think of like tips. I think honestly my biggest tip is like, oh, and also one other, guys, I think I've been talking too much. My throat is like getting tired. But one other thing that I've been really loving is that the community here is very close. And so like if you live in a neighborhood, you can go to a coffee shop and get to know the owner, and then you like go to all the local stores and you just see friendly faces. So that's been really cute. Whereas like in LA, I was going to the same Orange Theory for like 3 years in a row and I didn't make any friends. Like I didn't really know anybody there. So just in contrast, you know, there's pros and cons to every city. But yeah, it's been really fun. I am engaged. I will for sure have kids. Yeah, hopefully. All right, guys. Honestly, I need to have tea because I've been talking for 86 minutes now. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in. And RM, thank you so much for moderating and also letting me know to not burn out. Because I made a promise that I'm going to try to do this every day. We'll see where that takes us. Obviously, I'm going to take you along day by day because this is like such a journey to me and it's still so new. So I'm like, you need to have tea because you have been spilling the tea. Yeah, this like live streaming is, my live stream has been a little bit, it's been a new concept. And so we're figuring it out as time goes on. So with that all said, I really appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned for the next one. I'm going to probably do it around this time frame for the next like few days, but I hope you guys all have an amazing night.